What is going on, guys? Welcome back to Charles Talks Tech. What if I told you that a $100 CPU from 2020 is still punching way above its weight class in 2025? Yep, today we're talking about the Ryzen 5 5600, AMD's budget beast that refuses to die quietly. But is it actually worth using today? In a world full of AI-powered workflows and ultra-demanding games, next-gen CPUs boasting more cores than a fruit basket, today we're going to find out. So here's the scenario. You got a limited budget, you're eyeing a used or a budget PC build, and you come across a Ryzen 5 5600. It's got 6 cores, 12 threads, and a base clock of 3.5 gigahertz, and it runs on a still popular AM4 platform. Sounds pretty decent, right? But here's the twist. The chip's almost 5 years old. In tech years, that's basically ancient. So the real question is, does it still make sense in today's performance-hungry world? Let's look at gaming for an example. The Ryzen 5 5600 still holds its ground incredibly well. Paired with a decent GPU like a 3060, even a 4060, it handles 1080p and 1440p gaming with no sweat. I'm thinking about Cyberpunk, Elden Ring, Apex Legends. I'm talking smooth frame rates and stable performance. Shockingly low CPU uses in most cases. And if you're gaming and streaming, it can do them both, especially if you're using the GPU encoder. It may not be the top tier streaming setup, but for the beginners and the casuals, yeah, it's perfectly capable. But what about productivity? Editing a 4K video, coding, running virtual machines. Here's where things will start to show their age. It can do all these tasks, but if you're multitasking like a madman, the 6 cores can start to bottleneck. So if your life's Adobe Premiere 24/7 or you're running 500 Chrome tabs while training AI models, maybe look at something like the Ryzen 7 5800X or possibly even jump to the AM5 platform. Now, the only reason you'd look at getting a CPU like this is about the price. In 2025, you can snag a new Ryzen 5600 for around 120 bucks, sometimes less if you catch a good sale. Combine that with a cheap B550 motherboard and some DDR4 RAM, you got yourself a serious budget-friendly build. Plus, since it's AM4, the parts are everywhere, so upgrading it later on is going to be super easy, super cheap. Now you may be asking yourself, why not just go AM5 and get something newer? Sure, AM5 is the future, but it also costs a lot more. You got new boards, new RAM, pricier CPUs. For many, the cost jump just isn't worth it, especially if you're sticking to 1080p gaming or just general productivity. So here's the bottom line. If you're building or upgrading a budget PC in 2025, the Ryzen 5 5600 is still a smart, reliable choice. It's not flashy, it's not future-proof forever, but for what it does and what it costs, it's arguably one of the best value CPUs still on the market. Want to go to the next level? Pair it with the used GPU. Slap it in a minimalistic case and boom, you got yourself a sleeper build that embarrasses builds twice the price. So do you think the Ryzen 5 5600 is underrated? Or is it finally time that we let it go? Drop your take down in the comments. And if this video's helped you, make sure to hit that like button for me, subscribe for more honest tech breakdowns, and check the links in the description for build guides, benchmarks, and other videos I think you'll love. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.